Okay, so you ready for this one? Crocodiles. Yeah, crocodiles. Living and thriving right next to a nuclear power plant. Doesn't sound like the ideal vacation spot, right?
Not for us, maybe.
Uh,
But for these guys, it seems to be working out pretty well.
We're talking American crocodiles in particular, down in Florida, at the Turkey Point Nuclear Generating Station. Today we're gonna do a deep dive into why these unlikely neighbors are actually getting along swimmingly. See what I did there?
I see what you did there. And yeah, it is pretty fascinating. It really shows how, like, nature can sometimes just completely surprise us. Like, these crocodiles aren't just surviving there, they are straight up flourishing.
Yeah, flourishing. It's crazy. So we all know crocodiles love the heat, but how does a nuclear plant play into that?
Well, it all comes down to, their biology. See, unlike us humans, crocodiles are ectothermic, meaning they can't regulate their own body temp. They rely on outside sources for
Right.
warmth.
Right. That's why you always see them like basking in the sun, like they're sunbathing or something.
Exactly. They're basically just big, scaly solar panels.
Okay, I like that. Big, scaly solar panels.
So now imagine this, right? The Turkey Point plant, it has these huge cooling canals, like a network of rivers, over 160 miles of them. They use them to cool down the plant's reactors.
So basically, the power plant accidentally went and built the perfect crocodile hangout spot.
Pretty much. It's an unintentional paradise. Mimics their natural habitats like mangroves and estuaries, warm water all year round, perfect for breeding. They're having a population boom,
Oh,
actually.
kidding. That's wild. But I gotta ask, aren't nuclear power plants like super high security? How are the crocs even getting in there?
Well, that's actually part of what's helping them. The restricted access means there's not a lot of people around, no humans to disturb them, which is a huge plus for the American crocodile. They're actually a pretty sensitive species.
So it's like an exclusive club. Only the coolest crocs get in.
Something like that. And get this, the staff at the plant, they're not just ignoring the crocs, they're actually working to help them. Yeah. They're partnering up with wildlife organizations. They monitor the nests, tag individuals, even relocate eggs if they're in danger.
So they're not just coexisting, they're actively making sure the crocs are thriving. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But gotta address the big question here. The crocodile in the cooling canal, so to speak.
The radiation.
Yeah, the radiation. Is it actually safe for them to be living so close to a nuclear plant?
I get it. It's a valid concern. But good news is, lots of research has been done on this, particularly at Turkey Point. And the research shows no evidence of radiation affecting the crocs or the ecosystem there. They're doing just fine.
Well, that's a relief.
The plant operates under some seriously strict regulations to minimize any environmental impact, so.
Okay, here. Good to hear.
Mm.
So, big picture here. What does this whole thing, this unexpected crocodile haven, tell us about crocodiles in general?
Well, I think it really highlights how adaptable they are. They're thriving in a place we typically associate with, you know, industry hazards, not exactly natural beauty. But they're making it work. Resilient little guys.
Right. Makes you think differently about what a natural habitat even is.
Ah.
And this isn't just some like feel-good story either. There are real implications here for conservation.
Absolutely. It shows how industry and nature can coexist, maybe even benefit each other sometimes. Like, it's not always a zero-sum game, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It makes you think about the unintended consequences of our actions. Could be good, could be bad, and it definitely has lessons for how we develop, like, sustainable practices, you know, in all sorts of areas.
Absolutely. So to all our listeners out there, something to ponder. If crocs can flourish next to a nuclear plant, what other unexpected spots might be out there, hiding conservation potential, Where else is nature adapting and surprising us?
Lots to think about, that's for sure.
Thanks for joining us for the deep dive today. See you next time.
See ya!